What's going on, YouTube? This your girl Kayla Ray. Oh shit, my lips dry as fuck. I can't find my fucking comments. Anywho, how have you all been? I have not seen you all in months. I haven't heard from y'all. You haven't heard from me in months. I do apologize. I've been really dealing with like life, and it's just been throwing me all over the place. But I've been dealing with it. So I want to come and talk to you all today about my relationships with like family and friends and whatnot. So it's just been a lot going on lately, a lot dealing with my family and friends. So first I'm talking about my grandmother. So anybody who really knows me knows that my grandmother is like my rock. That's my heart and my soul. I call her my bubble. I couldn't say grandmother for some reason. I was young, so I call her bubble. So she has her views and opinions on my lifestyle, which is fine with me because those are your views and your opinions. I can't take that from you, and I can't get mad at that either. That's just not right. But she doesn't live here. I stay in St. Louis, Kansas City, so we've been very distant, and it's crazy because we usually talk a lot, like maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks though. But I hadn't talked to her like in 2 months or whatnot because like I said, her views and opinions, those are hers. But me personally, I'm not around 24/7, so I don't have to continue to hear he, him, or my old name or 24/7. I don't have to pick up the phone and hear all that, so I choose not to. So we just have not been talking like at all. I called her like I want to say 2 weeks ago. I think I called her. Finally, I called her after 2 months. I wanted to talk to her, and we talked for a while, good conversation and whatnot. But like I told her, I said, she asked me about like why have I called her. I just told her, I don't have to sit here and listen to that, so I'll call you when I want to call you, when I want to talk to you, because I don't want to hear that. That's not who I am. And you can accept or acknowledge me for who I am. It's just that creates distance. I'll talk to you when I want to talk to you. So, and it really hurts because, like you said, that's my grandma. That's my boy. If you all know me, that's my everything. Since day one, she's been there. So, but I just don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. So, we have been talking. But this story is really about my best friend. Okay, so I have a best friend. Well, I had a best friend. We're not best friends no more. So, I'm going to take you all the way back to the beginning. When I first transitioned, I started transitioning in October, so I'm almost at a year mark. But before I transitioned, I was already knowing, I knew that I would. I knew I was going to transition back in, I think like September. Before October, it was like September or August. So, I was letting everybody know and stuff like that. So I wound up letting my best friend know and stuff like that. And telling her, for right now, I don't know what my name's gonna be, so just call me Kay. Refer to me as she, whoop you out. We had quit talking for a little while because I guess she was under the impression that she wasn't gonna call me what I told her to call me, and she wasn't calling me she, and that's not who I was, and my mom didn't name me anything but what she named me, and I'm just like, what? How you gonna tell me what you're gonna call me? How are you gonna tell me about me, basically? Like, that wasn't flying with me. Like, I'm like, no, I don't know who you talking to, but it ain't me. So we had been talking for at least like, I think like 2 or 3 weeks. So she texted me, she was like, she was like, I shouldn't even talk to you, like, that's crazy. She's like, it ain't that serious. I told her, it is serious. It might not be serious to you, but it is serious. So, to me at least. And so we had want to talk again, so that she understood and whatnot. So we got back on track. So fast forward, we've been really good. She accepted me, for the transgender woman that I am. We have been kicking it, no problem, out of town. It's been good and gravy, so I thought. So just recently, stuff she been saying stuff that really been sitting well with me. We had went to Pride. So, she was just like, come on. We was finna do something, and we couldn't get in. And she was like, come on, you the one that's gay, woody why. And when she said that, I kind of was like, and I tried to shrug it off and kind of was like, well, I am part of the gay community, so maybe, that's a good time. Trying to, understand where she was coming from, even though I shouldn't have, but I was trying to understand. So later on, so then, just recently, I had got an inbox. And so, first of all, I've never told her about any of the dudes that I talked to, which is weird for me because as my best friend, I should tell you everything. I should be able to tell you any and everything. But I've never told her about any of the dudes I talked to because a lot of times with biological females, it can be cool, but when it comes to niggas, it's a whole different ballgame, a whole different field, okay? So I've never told her about that, which is always weird to me, but I never just told her. So this reason I showed her a picture of this dude. He sent me a dick pic in my inbox. And so she knew the dude. So her immediate reaction really threw me off and put a bad taste in my mouth. She was just like, she was like, do he know you gay? I said, do he know I'm transgender? Because I tell everybody that's on all my social networks. So I hope he does know. If he doesn't know, I will let him know. I tell everybody. It's not a secret for me. This is a blessing. This is an accomplishment for me. So she kept going on and was like, oh, he gonna beat your ass and hope he don't find out. And if he find out that I know, they're gonna be mad at me because I didn't tell him. I'm like, what are you talking about? That really threw me off. So I want to leave in a little bit after that. So excuse my coughing, Lord. Jesus help me. My tonsils are sore, honey. That's a different story though. But so later on, like maybe a couple days later, I had a conversation with her. I said, so if a man talks to me, do you perceive him as being gay? And she said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, even though I identify myself as a transgender woman, and her response was, you still have a penis. All right. Okay. So I asked, I said, so are you one of those type of women that if you know a dude and he trying to talk to me, you gonna let him know, oh, in your voice, in your mind, oh, that's a man? Now, they ain't none of my business. That ain't my business. That's when y'all are. But if it's my blood brother or cousin, then y'all let them know. And that really threw me off because, first of all, why is it any of your business to say anything about me? That's first of all. Second of all, where is the trust at? Because if you know me, if you've been on my Facebook, Snapchat, or Twitter, any social network I have, POF or whatever, I've always been upfront and honest. Always tell everybody. I have no problem with telling you, your daddy, your uncle, anybody that talks to me. I will let them know. And everybody knows that about me. So I'm like, as a best friend, I feel like, dang, do you even trust me to even get anybody here, especially your family? Why wouldn't I tell them? So it really threw me all the way off. Like I was just really hurt by that. So we wasn't talking again, and we ain't been talking since. So she wanted to text me a couple days later, and she was just like, your attitude is really shitty since our conversation. You can't make me feel bad, and you can't get mad at how I feel. So I told her, I said, I'm not mad. A little hurt, yes. A little sad, a little frustrated, but mad, that's not describing me right now. That's not how I'm feeling right now. I said, because where I'm coming from is, as a best friend, as a friend, as anybody that I fuck with in my circle, the term man, gay male, that should never come out of your mouth on agreement of. Because where I'm coming from is, well, damn, so if a nigga, your cousins or somebody you know from the hood or something tells you like, oh, that's your friend, that's a dude, right? I feel like your response is gonna be, oh yeah, that's a dude, but she's my friend or she cool people. You can't agree with that and come back to me. For me, that's not happening. For me. So I just really wasn't feeling it. I really was just like, no, that ain't, I'm not rocking with that. So we had our little words back and forth. And like I told her, I said, I love you no less. If you need me, I got you. But I can't fuck with you like that at all. We just can't be on. I can't sit here and say I'm finna hang with you 24/7, and I know how you really feel about me. That's for me, and which hurts because you my best friend. I fuck with you every day. I thug with you every day in, day out, and it's just like me being me. Anybody knows me knows when I say I'm done, I move on, and that's just what it's been. We haven't been talking. We talked recently. like I said, when I see her, like I told her, I said, I don't want to be no hard feelings, no beef. When we see each other, we can still chit chat, be cordial, but I just can't see, I can't consider you my best friend. That's just how I feel. So I seen her recently. We was doing, my cousin recently just passed away. We was doing search parties and stuff and candlelights. We were doing candlelights and all that kind of stuff. So we had talked to the candlelight. It was no problems. But as of now, I have no best friend. So that's really just been like, suck ass. But this lifestyle I live really is testing relationships, is testing friendships. It's really just a test. And you know, although it's scary at first and you know you don't want things to change, it's best to just let the change occur because the change is necessary. It's just been like, whoa. So I really just been to myself. But I will say this, even though I've lost some people in my life, I've gained some new people in my life that I really fuck with, I really love and accept me for who I am 24/7 all the way through. You know, like I said, I could never knock her, my old best friend, for her loyalty. We was out in public, could nobody say nothing wrong to me, so I could never knock her for that. But just knowing how you feel, I can't rock with it. That's just me. But it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. But I'm dealing with it, y'all. I'm making it. I'm smiling because that's what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, so that's really what's been going on. So I don't know if anybody out there is going through the same thing as their best friends or their family members, any transgenders or biological women, though. But leave comments below, y'all. Talk to me. Tell me how y'all feel. We can chit chat with each other. I talk to everybody. I am bougie, but I'm not like not gonna talk to nobody. So let me know how y'all feel. Make sure y'all follow me on Snapchat @f.loop, on Facebook at Kayla Ray Nicole Edwards, and on Instagram @_forbidden_fruit. Hit me up, talk to me, spread the word. I'm cool as ever. I talk to anybody. So I'm gonna start coming out with more and more videos because I haven't talked to y'all since like in 2 months, I think it has. I'm not gonna do another hormone update video until next month, right before my birthday. My birthday is September 28th. Libra gang. Hey. So I won't do a hormone update video until then. But I have some more stuff to talk to y'all about. I'll talk to y'all about later on. So just stay tuned with me, y'all. Come follow me. Come fuck with your girl. Love you all. Mwah.